Samantha Fox wrapping up our Friday morning all skate at Movin 107.7. It's Chuck, it's Tricia. Ooh, how about that business right
now?
there? That was awesome. Thank you so much for that, too. Send in your requests every Friday morning. We do it. Chuck and Tricia's 8 a.m. all skate. Again, if you're just joining us and you need that keyword, guess what that was? Vegas.
Vegas, baby. Just Vegas, not Vegas, baby.
Yeah.
Just V-E-G-A-S. I have to stop and think how to spell Vegas.
It's all right. Sit down.
I don't do math in public, and apparently I also don't spell in public. So there you go. Vegas, text that to 200 so you can get into the sold-out iHeartRadio Music Festival.
So Tricia has a couple of guests in the studio. This has been something you've been ballyhooing for a bit. Now, what's going on here?
Well, I think I'm busy because I've been going down to visit Scott and Melinda Mielock. Right, I used the right letter silently. Okay. Anyway, so Scott and Melinda are some super cool people that I met back in May at the Coleman Pinco de Mayo thing.
Got it. Yeah.
They were the talent. They were there to ballroom dance and perform and put on a little show for everybody that was there at this big auction. And so I got to meet them.
Move we use as well.
We did a little So Scott and Melinda were crazy enough to go, well, Scott pulls me out on the dance floor and starts dancing with me, and he's like, you kind of know what you're doing, sort of. Anyway, long story short, Melinda, who is incredibly talented and can choreograph like things in her sleep, has decided that they have invited me to participate with them in Melinda's showcase for her studio.
Are you kidding?
No kidding.
So anyway, I should say hi to you guys first of all.
Good morning.
Good morning. Hey, nice to have you here.
This is Scott. They're here with us this morning.
Nice to meet you guys. Well, I want to find out more about this, like what is going on, everything that's going to be going into it, but you're going back into dance. You already won the Dancing with the Stars Hampton Roads.
Right, and that's where I met Melinda the very first time.
Got it. All right, now it's all starting to connect. All right, listen, we're going to come on back. Like I said, I want to dig a little deeper and peel this onion psychologically as it were.
There's several layers.
I'm telling you, and I'm hoping I'll cry too, because Uncle Chuck always likes the cry story. Okay, we'll come back. It's Movin 107.7 with Chuck and Tricia.
Movin 107.7.
You nailed it. I love it.
Good job.
Excellent.
Pat on the back.
Stuck the landing. Look out, Simone. Tricia's coming. Look at that. Beautiful. That was Olympic quality.
10s across the board. 10s across the board.
We are thrilled to have everybody here on this glorious Friday morning as we kick off the holiday weekend. Looks like Hermine is going to bring us just some rain later on, so nothing to really sweat about.
Right. Not too bad. My guests this morning that I brought in to introduce to Chuck are Scott and Melinda Mielock, and they are fantastically talented people in their own individual rights, because if I've never met more of a yin and a yang couple, it's these two right here.
Those are the best couples.
They are the best couple. Scott is an absolute Fruit Loop.
Okay.
I love you. And Melinda, thank God for you. That's all I can say. Anyway, so Melinda owns Just Dance On, Ballroom and Latin Dance Studio. Got the whole name right. And so she choreographed some of the most amazing stuff. So here's the thing. They've invited me to participate and perform in their fall showcase. So, kind of give me an idea of what this showcase is all about. You guys have been doing this for a while, right?
Yeah, quite a while. I've been teaching for 20 years now.
That's a minute. So
yeah,
you got some under your belt and stuff like that. But what's the showcase all about? There's a theme, right?
There is. This year's theme is Memories, because it is my 20th anniversary in teaching.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Yay. And so, I was talking with Melinda yesterday when we were rehearsing that are we allowed to say how many numbers you're in?
Sure.
Okay,
sure.
Go ahead. Tell Chuck and tell how many numbers are you in? How many performances?
I think it's 18.
You're in 18 performances during your event?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
I'm in one and I'm spazzing out, and she's in
Is the last one? Do you have like an ambulance as a prop to kind of take you out? That would be awesome.
Yeah, but it's for my costume assistant.
So we weren't able to pull it off this showcase, but last showcase we after the at the movies, which was a theme, all the dancers and the students were like, "Oh my God, you guys must be so tired. What are you going to do tomorrow?" Well, tomorrow we said we're going to be on a plane heading down to Aruba.
Oh.
So we're not without our perks there.
Yeah, man. It doesn't stink to be you. So now with this whole showcase with Tricia being in it, you obviously have a fundraiser and everything tied in. You're going to be dancing. How long have you been let's go backwards. Hello, I'm getting Tricia's disease all over the place.
I have no disease. I don't know what you're talking about.
How often have you been practicing over at the studio?
Well, Melinda is a choreographer. Thank you. See, I can't even say the name right. And so she's the one that's teaching me, no offense, Scott, but she's the one teaching me how to dance.
She teaches me how to dance.
Exactly. So I've been with her like once a week for the last almost 2 months, maybe?
I think so.
Somewhere like
about
that.
8 weeks.
Yeah, and so we've been working on this. I'm so excited about this number. I can't tell you what I'm wearing or what the song is because it'll kind of give away
Can you
everything.
just tell us what kind of a dance you're going to be doing? Is it?
Yeah, you can if you want.
Yeah.
You can.
What is it?
It's a little bit of a two-step.
It's a country two-step jive.
And a jive.
Matchup.
How did I know it was going to be country? How did I know it was going to wind up being country?
But we can't tell you any more than that because everybody who knows Tricia knows her likes and dislikes, so I'm sure they can piecemeal it together, and we don't want to do that. That's the one thing we try to keep secret,
right.
is the types of dances, because it's interesting. Man.
Yeah, it's got to be a surprise. So the showcase, where is it happening? When is it happening?
So the showcase is on October 1st, and it's going to be at the Virginia MOCA, so the Museum of Contemporary Art.
Yes,
Nice.
right down the oceanfront.
Yep.
Awesome place.
So
Yeah,
we're
pretty
very excited about that.
Yeah, that's going to be a big change for us too. And we have a couple other performers that are going to be there as well. We can get into this later on because we kind of blow out this whole stereotypical showcase type thing. In the past, it's been very, very successful. What the norm is, you bring some dancers out, they do their dance, and they go, and it's beautiful and all. But we've kind of like turned it into this whole theme process, and it's a total night of entertainment. So it starts out cocktail hour with Frank Sings Frank, who is
the Frank Sinatra dude.
Yes. Yeah, Frank Sinatra.
Yeah, he was the best man at my wedding, so I kind of own him.
Holy cow!
So I tell you, he's a great guy. And then it's all hosted by another good friend of ours, Quincy Carr, which is the quality comedy king. He's all about all fun, no filth, clean comedy. It's a family thing.
Okay.
It's not just adults or whatever. So
and
with alcohol, family thing with alcohol.
Drinks are for sale.
This is America.
It's Hampton Roads.
But with your ticket,
we party because it's going to rain.
If you buy your tickets, the tickets are $25, and you can just buy them straight through me if you want to find me. Or there's a link that I'll put up on our Facebook page so that you can just go straight there and buy them. But you're going to get heavy hors d'oeuvres and all of the comedy, all of the Frank, all of the performances, and even my children are going to be a part of this. Chuck, I've got two of my kids who are performing in the kids number.
It's the Von Trapp family. Yeah, I knew it. I knew
exactly.
it. Here we are, Sound of Music all over again. We're going to come back. I want to hear about the benefit that's going on with this as well, because it's not just a night out to kind of introduce you to dancing and a lot of great fun and comedy and social activity, but there is something very good that happens at the end of it, and that's always the icing on the cake. So we'll come back at Movin 1077. It's Chuck and Tricia at 8:29. Movin 1077. It's Friday morning, getting ready for the holiday. Ermaine, what is going on with that? I'm so happy that the numbers have gone down in rain totals. We're only going to see 3 to 5 here south side. Yes. It ain't even going to start until after year and Betty buys tonight.
Yeah, she flirted with the hurricane business yesterday. She became a hurricane for like 5 seconds and then dropped back down to now she's just a regular old tropical storm.
And we're going to get nailed
still ready to
by rain.
Punch Florida in the face.
Did you see Outer Banks? They're going to have 13 to 15 foot waves going on down there.
Randy, did you hear that? Because I know my buddy's going to go down there.
Get on your board. Get on your board. So getting from the board to the floor, you've got a dance exposition coming up that you're going to be doing, and this is all going to happen down at MOCA. Tricia is doing the secret dance. She's learning all the steps. Won't tell us what it is, but we know it's October 1st.
It's October 1st at MOCA, and I've been dancing with Melinda from Just Dance On and her lovely husband, Scott, who will be my fortunate partner.
Yeah, which she's a little worried about now because of my other job. I can't quite come in all the time to practice with Tricia, so it's going to be one of those deals where as long as I can get with her around September 30th.
You're funny. I know. Yeah, she tells me yesterday in practice, she's like, Scott said that you guys would just kind of run through it on the 1st. Is that okay? I'm like, you're funny. No, because I'm scared.
Your other job, can you talk about that other job?
Yeah,
or is it top secret?
No, I can talk about it. So I've been in the Navy now for about 26 years.
No kidding.
Yep, no kidding.
And you dance on the side.
I dance on the side. That sounds funny. I dance, ballroom. That's not like I'm out at a club or anything like that.
Right, not that kind of side.
Yeah. I mean, 20 years ago that might have worked.
Thank you for your service, first of all. But you're active duty and an officer.
Active duty. I was started out as E1 and worked my way up through the ranks. I'm an officer now, warrant officer, and I'm with a very special group of folks, EOD, Explosive Ordnance Disposal. Been doing it 26
this guy.
years.
He builds bombs.
No, he
don't build them.
takes them apart. Yeah, he disarms them. This Fruit Loop that I've been working with for a couple months, and his wife tells me he's part of EOD, and I'm like, okay, you and your acronyms. I'm like, is that entertainment on demand? Is that what that means? Because that's what this guy is to me.
Work too.
He's entertainment on demand, which does work.
It's so funny. Like, here you are during the day doing ordnance for the military, and then you get home to your wife, and you know what? I want to dance. It's funny because I'd done some contract work with people in the military before, and these were like commanders, generals, things like that. And on the weekends, they went home and raised flowers or koi fish. They do like something completely
opposite, exactly.
Opposite side of the spectrum, because you know what? I'm dealing with stuff every day that is just mind-boggling. So I want to do something fun and relaxing and releasing. So you chose dance.
I chose dance, and I've always been interested. My family was involved in dancing, when I grew up. So, and then when I met Melinda in 2007,
this is a good story.
I'll make it quick. When I met Melinda in 2007, I was stationed in Virginia, and we were taking some lessons, and I did my first showcase with her. Everything was cool, professional, it's just professional. And but then the military dragged me out to San Diego, so I couldn't really dance. Kind of lost interest in it and couldn't find any place. So I came back to Virginia, and I'm sitting on my couch, bored, watching Family Guy or something, and the text message goes off. It's like, "Hey, what's up?" And I'm like, "Who's this?" Melinda. Melinda who? Dance instructor. And I was like, "Oh," and she goes, "Hey, you want to come check out my new studio?" And I'm like, "Oh, is that what you crazy kids are calling it nowadays?" No, I'm just.
I'm sitting here in the dark, staring at your picture, drawing pictures of our baby, Scott. Come on down.
Exactly. Yeah. So I ended up meeting back with her. We started dancing again, and so I was a little concerned that maybe I might get transferred and stop dancing again.
Yeah.
So I decided to marry her.
Probably best. Wow. Okay.
So
that's like a classic
still
story.
Newlyweds, aren't they sweet?
Yes, we've been married for 2 years now, and I pretty much taught her everything she knows.
That's good.
Really?
So you're the talkative one, I guess.
Yeah, very, especially in the morning.
Yeah, that's it. I can just feel it coming out of you. So the event again, it's October 1st at MOCA. And who is the charity that gets benefited?
Well, they were kind enough to reach out to my favorite people, the American Red Cross.
Absolutely.
And so we've been kind of schooling each other about what the American Red Cross does, because obviously they have ties with the military. The Red Cross also is very good with communication as far as the
emergency leave, any kind of family issue or some medical stuff like that. I mean, that's kind of the go-to for the military. Call American Red Cross, they'll reach out to the families.
Right.
And I was telling Tricia the other day, I'll tell you, it's very interesting because we kind of know it's like, okay, yeah, they show up during disasters or whatever. They got that blood drive, which Tricia is more than likely going to get people to come to.
Yes, blood bash, September 23rd. Okay, go.
So I got roped into that,
Yes, you did. But in addition to the emergency disaster relief services that they provide and the blood donation services that they provide, they also provide for the military and communication and that sort of thing. So they just thought it would be a great tie-in, and I was over the moon that they were willing to do that. So the Red Cross will be the beneficiary for memories.
So again, now how do we get tickets to come out and see your big dance exposition?
Yeah, I'm gonna put our little link and the pictures of us and all that stuff on our Facebook page. It'll be on our website as well, movin1077.com. You can get tickets that way, or just find me somewhere and ask me for tickets. I'll have them in my pocket. They're $25, so go to movin1077.com. Thank you guys for coming in. I'm so excited to have you here.
No, thanks for having us.
Rock and roll, and thank you again for your service to the country.
Oh, no worries. Thanks.
Please don't strap her to the bottom of an airplane as ordnance, okay?
Right.
Really. Though she would
never
enjoy
know
it.
what I can do.
It's Movin'. Thanks for being here.
Listen close.
Customized for Hampton Roads.
Movin' Mornings, Chuck, Tricia, Friday.
My hands are up.
Yeah, you should keep them up, too, because it's going to be a great weekend. As soon as this rain gets out of here, all right? Listen, here's the update. American Music Fest. Everyone's been asking. Tomorrow night at 7 o'clock, they're opening up the doors over at the Virginia Beach Convention Center on 19th Street, 7 p.m. They're only going to have spots for 5,000 people because of the weather.
Wow.
Okay. So it's first come, first serve. UB40, Wallflowers, and Cracker. Now, everything else on Saturday has been canceled, but all of tonight's shows, all of Sunday's shows are still a scheduled go. Now that you know that, go now and sin no more.
Go now and sin no more. We've got to, unfortunately, I have to kick these beautiful people out of my studio, but we have Scott and Melinda Mielock, who are from Just Dance On, the Ballroom studio, and you guys have been kind enough to invite me to participate in your showcase. And Scott was giving us kind of a big, recap of what's happening in this show. It's a huge showcase. This isn't just some little,
Yeah, actually, it's a huge, Melinda, as we already talked about, is dancing in most of the routines. We have about over 30-some dancers, over 26-some routines. We have group routines. We have a kids group routine. We have a guys group routine. I won't tell you what we're dancing to, Mary Poppins. So, but yeah.
It's a jolly holiday.
No, but so it's pretty big, and part of the reason why we kind of fluctuate is only us two that are actually dancing from the studio, and everybody else is students. We don't have a big instructor base. It's just Melinda, and I'm not even an instructor, so I just kind of fill in when I can. And it's to give Melinda time to change her hair, change her clothes, before the next routine. So
exactly, and you've got Quincy Carr, who who's going to be doing some intermediate stuff.
Oh, yeah, and he's good
he'll
at
be
that.
emceeing for us. So he'll be introducing all the dancers and the dances.
And he's fun. And for the cocktail hour, we've got Frank Sings Frank.
Frank
Correct?
Sings Frank. Awesome. Everybody knows Frank.
Little hors
he's
d'oeuvres.
great.
So if you want the tickets, if you want to go to this fun, it's called Memories, and it's on our Facebook page. I'm posting it right now. But it's through Just Dance On. It's the Ballroom Studio at Just Dance On Ballroom and Latin Dance Studios.
And you're dancing in it, which is huge.
And I'm dancing in it. Yeah, I've got a number with Scott. So thanks for putting up with me. I don't even know if I should tell you things. I'm thanking Melinda for putting up with me.
Hey, remember, I'm the one that's going to be out there with you in front of all these people, hopefully. So it better be nice to me.
Well, working with both you guys together is a lot.
I know.
Wow.
Poor girl. But you can get tickets by going to, you can go to their website, Just Dance On. And that's the website to get to Just Dance On.
Yeah, justdanceon.com. And then we also have the Facebook page. So if you go and search Just Dance On Ballroom Latin Dance Studio, boom, that'll come up. Go to events, the event, share it with everybody. It's good family entertainment. And when we leave here, we're actually going to the MOCA because we got to do a little recon there. So we're always moving around, always busy.
Yay! Well, hopefully you'll come and see. I'm excited to fall on my face. No, I won't do that.
No.
But I'm
don't say
so
that.
excited. I'm so excited to dance.
October 1.
Yeah,
right?
October 1st. That October 1st. And it benefits the Red Cross. So thank you guys for tipping that out.
That's our pleasure.
No, actually, thanks, Chuck. Thanks, Tricia. I mean, it's you guys a pleasure. I always listen to you guys in the morning when I'm on my way to work. So thanks for having us.
Thanks for being here. Well, while you do your soft step out to the parking lot, be careful. Everybody's starting to fill in the hallways now. Those aren't
I
zombies.
stayed
Those
off
are
the
our
counter.
coworkers.
I stayed off the counter.
Those are real people. Yeah, good job.
All right, it's Movin' 107.7. Your next keyword to go to Vegas in moments, right after Pink at Movin'.